Early morning, the sun rises from the sea. Golden light spills onto the sea surface, as if awakening the sleeping land. For thousands of years, sea winds have pounded this land, forming strange rocks that look like works of art. Let us take you to look from diverse perspectives. Come and experience the North Coast's uniqueness, a symbiosis of mountains and sea. Come to the North Coast, best known for its strangely beautiful natural landscape. At Laumei, waves have eroded the coastline into a sea trench, also called a stone trough. Every year around the Qingming Festival, huge swaths of seaweed cling to the stone trough. Looking at this greenery, it's as if a dreamlike green robe covers the earth. At Sherman, next to Laumei, there's a sea-eroded arch about 10 meters high. It's also called Sherman Arch. And this place offers expansive sea views. And heading further east, we come to Jinshan's Shitoshan Park, where the famous husband and wife rocks are. A pair of islets stand out of the water. They're called the Twin Candlestick Islets. And going east from Jinshan, you come to the internationally renowned Yelio, world famous for its marine-eroded terrain. It features various unique rock wonders. Pedestal rocks are stone pillars that look like mushrooms. And among them, there's a playful princess that looks like a queen's head. This is Yelio's new landmark. Candlestick stones stand in groups by the shore. They're spherical structures like candles, with circular grooves looping around them, just like candle holders. Of them, the Queen's Head ranks among the world's top 10 incredible scenery, and it's an internationally renowned spectacle of marine erosion. And the third area, with limited open times, is a rich landscape also called the Queen's Secret Garden. A natural landscape looking like the craftsmanship of gods. Let people witness the wonders of nature. Here, the tofu rocks line up neatly on the sea, forming white sea spray with scenes interspersed through the gaps. And the mount of 24 filial exemplars features 24 pedestal rocks in a special scene arranged on the rock wall. Apart from the world-famous Yelio Geopark, Huping Island's natural landscape is just as strange. The climate here has created many bizarre-looking rocks. Here you can enjoy a close-up view of its unique landform. What's more, you can let your imagination run wild looking at these weird, otherworldly rocks. Apart from the landscape, in the marine-eroded platform's intertidal zone, you can explore a rich and diverse ecology. Next to Huping Island is Alabao Bay. Waves crashing on the rocks have formed them into a special checkered pattern. This is one of the world's 21 most beautiful sunrise viewing spots, chosen by foreign media. The bizarre-looking rocks of the North Coast construct the most alluring rocky landscape. Any time of the year, along with the waves, they compose the most splendid of ocean symphonies. The North Coast is close to both mountains and sea. That's why industry, culture, and religion here are all inextricably interlinked with the mountains and sea. Early settlements were mostly formed by relying on local resources. Settlements by the mountains depended on the mountains for food. Those by the sea depended on the sea. On the North Coast, a symbiosis of mountains and sea was the most important economic activity. In Sherman and Sancher, there are still many terraced fields that follow the mountain contours. They're still farmed today. And it's because Mount Guanyin, or Guanyinshan, has moderate rain and sunshine that it's just right for growing bamboo shoots. So good quality bamboo shoots are grown here, fresh, sweet, and juicy. And for those who live by the sea, there is a local saying, 吹沙西, 杂尾高, 红港湾, Mao O Cow. It describes the two tides every month that fishermen look forward to most. Guanyinshan sulfuric fire fishing is one of the world's unique traditional fishing skills. Fishermen struggle in the dark of night. Holding flaming torches, they cast their nets. Shoals of fish in their thousands. A photo of them splashing out of the sea won National Geographic magazine's photo contest. Also, it's because of the development of fishery that every year in the autumn-winter season, Wanli has a rich harvest of sea crabs, definitely a favorite with gourmets. Because of their seaside lifestyle, a saying goes, "Lohai ko mazo, juhua ko ongya." It means that those who live off the sea hope the gods will bless their safety when put out to sea. Yelio's Baoan Temple is located next to Yelio Fishing Port. The main deity is the sacred Duke, Kaijang Shenghua. In Baoan Temple's annual Festival of Gods, purifying the Yelio harbor, villagers carry the god and bring it thundering into the fishing port in front of Baoan Temple. It's one of Taiwan's unique religious and folk events. And Tsuhu Temple in Jinbaoli Old Street holds an annual Matsu Circuit pilgrimage. It's coordinated with the tide's ebb and flow. At Sherman's famous Temple of the 18 Lords stands a 30-meter-high bronze statue of a loyal Heilong dog. Its imposing grandeur is very majestic. Using zongzi in worship here can bring miraculous good fortune. That's why Sherman's meat zongzi have become famous as a local specialty snack. Dharmadra Mountain, surrounded by mountains and embraced by the sea, is one of Taiwan's 4 major schools of Buddhism. The complex's buildings exude a restrained yet open ambiance, reflecting the calmness and stability typical of Buddhism. Lingyun Zen Temple is located on Guanyinshan, one of the top 8 scenic spots in Taiwan. The giant 1,000-handed Avalokitesvara statue standing in the main hall is one of the largest indoor Buddha statues in the country. Apart from religion, Jinshan's Juning Art Museum is like a beautiful park full of greenery, adding to the North Coast's artistic atmosphere. And Geelong's Daoulun Fortification was once an important military base. Its buildings are well preserved and reveal characteristics of early military defense. The North Coast details of cultural heritage highlight an inherited vitality and creativity, and are precious treasures of this place. In today's busy lifestyle, leisure sports are the best option for the Lohas population. On the North Coast, using a series of multiple bike routes, the public can fully experience the Lohas era. Qianshui Bay is the Shuangwan Bikeway's starting point. This beautiful crescent-shaped coast is the best place for paddling, and the footpath along the beach is stroked by romantic sea breezes. Shuangwan Bikeway runs from Qianshui Bay to Baisha Bay, following a gentle coastal trail. You can feast your eyes on majestic sea views. On the way, the Zhilan Park Ocean Viewing Platform extends like a catwalk into the sea. It's also the most must-see dreamlike attraction along the route. The Shuangwan Bikeway ends at Baisha Bay. Baisha Bay boasts a sandy white beach stretching nearly a kilometer. There are complete bathing facilities here at this well-known summer scenic spot of North Taiwan. From the Baisha Bay Visitor Center, continue east on the Wanta Bikeway, and you'll pass Sherman Wedding Plaza. Its white gallery-style walls, set against the deep blue sea, make you feel like you're on the Mediterranean coast in Greece. The Wanta Bikeway finally reaches Taiwan's northernmost point, Fugui Cape Lighthouse. Its black and white appearance is a coastal landmark, and it's a scenic spot with over a century of history. If you want to get close to the sea, the waters of Zhongjiao Bay's inner bay are stable, suitable for paddling SUPs to sea to enjoy the North Coast scenery. Zhongjiao Bay is also the best surfing spot in northern Taiwan. On public holidays, it's teeming with surfers who gather on the shore to chase the incoming breakers. In addition to marine activities, there's the annual Guanyinshan Marathon, an international event. Every year, it attracts marathon runners from all over the world. Moving further east is the Wanjin bike route, which finishes up at Yelio and passes through Jinshan en route. After a long and tiring day, you can relax in Jinshan's hot springs, whose volcanic geothermal heat comes from Mount Datun. Soaking in hot springs while enjoying sea views is a major attraction of these hot springs. Travelers can soak in the warmth of spring water, admiring the North Coast mountain and sea views. And apart from soak-in, Jinshan Old Street is also a must-visit place here. Jinbaoli Old Street has a history of over 300 years. Here you'll find rice puffs, egg rolls made on the spot, mammoth taro balls made from the best ingredients, and meat buns in a variety of flavors. Why not take home a few little souvenirs? Its geographical location and rich ecological resources make the North Coast a place migrating birds must pass through. Jinshan's Qingshui wetlands, during certain times of the year, are host to rare black-faced spoonbills. Black-winged stilts with their thin red legs can also be seen. And of course, there's also a diverse range of other birds, like the graceful egrets. And due to its ecological completeness, raptors often stop off at Guanyinshan during migration. From March to May every year, raptors can be seen at Guanyinshan. Take in their beauty as they soar above. The Raptor Museum is located next to the Guanyinshan Visitor Center, and visitors can learn all about raptors from the exhibition hall here. And in terms of plant species, February to March is the cherry blossom season in Sanju. A pink romance blooms in the valleys, announcing spring's return and a new climate for all things. If you want a relaxing journey, the easygoing trails between mountains and sea on the North Coast are your best choice. Jinshan's Shitaoshan Mountain Trail is a cool, quiet, tree-shaded trail. At trail's end, an excellent sweeping sea view opens up in 3 directions. Here, you can see far across the sea to the twin Candlestick Islets. What's more, you can climb up high to enjoy the beautiful sea horizon. Sherman's Linshan Cape Trail is an easy and leisurely wooden boardwalk trail. This was also the location where the movie Secret was shot. It's a simple boardwalk set alongside a beautiful beach, which gives people a taste of the movie's romantic atmosphere. And crossing Linshan Cape Fishing Port, you come to an easy coastal walk. Groups of rocks with distinct cross-cut facets line both sides of the trail. Eroded by sea winds over the ages, the rocks here have sharp edges and corners, and they're called ventifacts. Lovers Lake Park is located in Mount Daolan. Lovers Lake, nestled in the hills, is made up of a large lake connected to a small one. It evokes an image of lovers cuddling. There's a trail around the lake and a suspension bridge in the park. You can enjoy the sparkling lake and green mountains while taking in nature's aroma. Hiking the park's circuit trail, you can climb high enough to view into the distance and get a bird's-eye view of Daolan's Audi Fishing Port. On one side of the fishing port is Huhai Bay. It features a leisure plaza. You can also go along the coast to Wanli's Lion Park. On the other side of the fishing port is the Waimushan coast. There's an excellent coastal trail here, and you can see over to the beautiful Geelong Islet. Apart from coastal trails, for those who favor mountains, Guanyinshan is another option. Guanyinshan is named after a reclining statue of Guanyin that can be seen over on the Danshui River's north bank. Mount Guanyin's Linshao hiking trail is about 800 meters long. It's an easy, leisurely hike, like a corridor passing through the forest. The ecological park beside the trail features Guanyinshan rock and recreational facilities, such as an eagle viewing platform. The Guanyinshan Visitor Center also planned the stone carving, which became an important Guanyinshan landmark. The Nyogang Trail, next to the stone carving, features a complete boardwalk along the way. A viewing platform at the end overlooks the Danshui Estuary and Taipei Port. If you want to challenge your stamina, why not try the 616-meter-high Inhang Peak? The summit provides commanding views over Greater Taipei, a stunning vista before your eyes. The North Coast boasts many treasures bestowed by nature. Here you can slow down your pace, savor this paradise where mountains meet the sea, and make the most of a knowledge-packed, sense-arousing, joyful journey.